This is a day in the life of a traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Let the magic begin!
Oke. Aku dapat.
Let the magic begin!
Kontain. Ini apa sih? Oh, ini bos baru. Kah apa? Spiral habis. Lumenit lienit. Kok ada lienit gitu ya bahasanya ya?
My perception has...
Oh, anemo. Anemo.
Once, there was a glorious...
Wow, banyak sekali nih. Oh, bisa milih berarti. Great trade.
A blade is like a teeth.
Kyoko aku pernah.
Only those who sample.
Nggak tahu gue modelnya.
Many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty.
Kode redeem 41 apa ya? Torot lah, udah amat ya.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Salah. Mana ya? Oh, bentar. Oh, ini coba karakter. Nggak tahu. Mampunya. Awas mah panas. Gila.
Let's get this show on the road.
Keren juga. Anjir. Siapa? Dia tahu, udah lihat. Lama ih. Lumayan, lumayan, lumayan. Lumayan ini, lumayan. Coba mandi sana mah. Bagus sih, luminate. Luminate apa sih? Iya, luminate. Lumain. Linen.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
I'm the frying pan into the fire. You're toast.
You're in for a little shock. Oh, so smooth. Quietly now. Game's up. Runs over.
A blade embraces its duty.
Skip apa enggak nih? Anjing. Aduh. Gacain aja deh.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Di situ ada Bennett lagi, anjir. Nanti aja dah, skip aja deh. Wow. Berarti gua harus kesini dong. Teleport ke sini. Ini enggak ada. Gua belum masuk ke sini ya. Kemana sih? Tepat. Terusan ya, coba aja jalan deh. Apa?
Take flight.
Kenapa?
shall treasure this good fortune.
One with nature. Into the wind. One with nature. A fateful offering. Time to go. Into the wind.
My apologies.
One with nature.
Whirling snow.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Yeah.
Into the wind.
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
Kenapa?
Yes, this seems
Ada.
suitably sophisticated.
Ada semennya kehabisan.
Whirling snow.
A blade embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes gems.
Kita kesini dulu.
members. Nahita's so much time has already passed. Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any... Yeah, guess come to think of it.
Mana nih
Maybe it's all
si
because of
Arya
you.
sama teman-teman?
Maybe
Enggak,
you're
kok
just a
nggak
magnet
muncul?
for trouble. Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even... anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe...
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when... But never mind that. What brings you...
I just finished a commission. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. Huh? You can't say I saw that bumping into you like this will be... Hey, how about I gather a few merc sticks?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no...
Sounds good. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon...
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru...
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita? Oh,
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Pine.
goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Oke, ke sana. Sebentar. Ada peti-peti nggak sini? Ah, itu ada tuh. Kalau cuma nyebrang situ doang.
One with nature.
Take flight!
The wind knows me.
Whirling snow! Today is a lucky day.
Jadi kalau bukan Harbor Fontaine, ini gimana cara ngalahkannya sekampret ini? Bisa dikalahkan ya? Mama dihabiskannya. Dia mah. Kamu dihabiskannya. Aku nunggu dingin. Aku tadi nunggu dingin. Satu mah apa enggak? Kita ke Fontaine. Semoga gak berat. Jadi itu tuh, ambil dulu kan. Kok kayak nge-freeze ya?
One with nature.
Konten.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
Kamu ke Alpa ngapain?
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Kayak apa makannya aku nih?
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the seven is probably still our best. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, to learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are...
Pure Trees? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No, no. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason?
That's right.
Huh. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
Hang on. This is still
Yes, you're.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro. But who knows how long making an appointment? Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Ntar. Di gua keluar sih.
Hello there.
Nah, ini baru ada Arya.
Are you alright?
Lu apain Arya?
Huh?
Ini baru ada nih.
I'm fine.
Oh,
About many things. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would
Arya,
play
menurut
when we
lu
were
ini
kids.
banner
It was
banner
just
ini
up
di
that
skip
hill
atau
over there.
gacha?
See?
you're
Tadi
pointing
gua
at
nyoba
the
sih
sea.
bagus sih. Atau Yelan ya?
Are you saying that you and your brother lived in the
Aduh, gue
water?
bingung
No
lagi.
people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. And now
Yelan
I can
juga
still see
bagus.
that hill clearly in my memories. He would
Tapi
skip
bau
and
gue
now
jujur aja gue
the water is
kurang
gradually
suka.
swallowing.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
Siapa
Are
nih?
you Lynette's new friends?
Kalau gue sih butuh bang.
And you are?
Emang Yelan. Emang Yelan pasangannya buat
Thanks
siapa
for
sih?
looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon.
Infonya
This is a
4.1
traveler. We just
Hutau.
arrived in Fontaine.
Gimana nih?
We were just talking with your sister.
Aduh, bingung gue.
Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Yelan bisa
Oh, really?
gantiin
Then you
Shinkyu
two
bang,
are
jadi
different
enak
guys.
kalau party
Paimon's
banyak.
always the one talking for some.
Yelan pengganti Shinkyu ya. Ya udahlah, coba dah.
So that's how you think it is?
Berarti tim nasionalnya diganti dengan Shinkyu ya.
Talkative at times.
Kalau Shinkyu memang kalau diganti bagus sih.
Seems you were right, Paimon.
Bisa.
We are
Huh?
quite similar.
Tes.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in
Wadinya
Fontaine
nggak
for some
dipotong.
time now. Well, I suppose
Wadah
prophecy isn't
itu.
exactly the right word,
Jangan dekat-dekat.
because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine
Ada.
now.
Lihat diambil kulkas, langsung diambil.
Ini siapa kapan mau ambil?
Penerima diambil tadi.
Kayaknya rambutnya aku udah bisa ye. Amun aku nemu ikan apa? Amun aku nemu wadahnya ikan simpan di mana?
Cari
Amun dapat apa? Iya, amun dapat apa dulu?
apa?
Apa dulu amun dapat? Aku tahu mau ikan simpan di mana. Tadi aku nilik ke situ. Om.
Di mana?
Dari situ, Om.
Where to begin?
Cari sampai dapat.
Let's put that question on hold for a minute.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Bisa.
Hello, traveler.
Linei.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at
Eh,
Paimon, are you?
Cobain nyelam bang, seru sumpah.
Please don't take
Ya nanti gue
offense.
coba. Gue
Just
belum
consider
mencoba
it a
nih. Gue baru
sort of
nyoba
etiquette
soalnya
we have here in Fontaine
baru
when
selesai juga
making new
update.
friends.
Apa?
You should
Selesai ini
remember
apa namanya itu?
It might
Nyoba-nyoba.
prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the
Gue
Hydra
takut
Archon.
dapat.
Would you be able to show us the
Nanti
way?
red. Oh nggak bisa. Aduh. Oh.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the opera house later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things. Please.
Ada gacha anu nggak info redeem 40 apa? Kode redeem. Gue nggak ada dapat nih. Lu udah ngambil belum yang 4.0 ini? Oh ikutin.
Time to go.
Oke, kita jalan kaki juga. Jalan kaki. Oh ini.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Anjay. Anjay. Oh ini yang gue lihat tuh di liker-liker tuh kemarin. Kayak mirip Michelle ya. Gaya-gayanya. Ini siapa nih? Ini ke arkonya.
So, she's the Hydra Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you
Raiden
personally.
atau
Fear
Color bang.
is for
Aduh. Kalau gue mah Raiden.
insignificant
Oh gue mau
cowards.
punya Raiden.
I
Tapi gue
am
nggak
a
tahu juga
god,
Color tuh.
and I will never
Ini kan
entertain
Color
the
tuh kan.
notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity.
Look.
Of course, seeking an audience with me, I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro
Kali ini arkonya langsung.
and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah. Paimon still can't
Itu
believe it.
Pokalor bang.
We've only
Oh
been
iya.
here for a few minutes.
Kalau ini Pokalor tapi gue kagak tahu gameplaynya gimana. Kalau di bawah spiral abyss aman nggak gitu loh. Gue kan perlunya di spiral abyss.
How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my
Kit
abilities.
Arkon
You
rata-rata
had
bagus
best
bang.
stop and consider.
Aduh, sampai kalau
Do you
memang
really
barengan sama
have the noble
nggak
qualities
mungkin
and etiquette necessary
barengan
to
ya dia.
communicate with a god?
Kalau nggak salah kalau
All it
dari
takes
Liker
is a
tuh
flick
bilangnya
of my finger for me to
ini
know
update
everything about you.
baru Raiden.
Talk about sounding
Waduh,
high and
kalau memang
mighty.
benar gitu coy, gimana dong? Mau masuk sini Gil? Mau masuk sini kah?
Oh,
Tunggu bentar, tunggu bentar, tunggu bentar, tunggu bentar.
perhaps the
Tunggu guys,
welcoming
guys. Gua
ceremony
matikan dulu.
still isn't enough.
Ke kamera mana?
What else should
Ini,
I
Utang.
say then?
Delay. Iya sih, memang kalau kitnya Arkon itu memang bagus-bagus, cuman aduh, sampai beneran aku bingung banget.
Oh, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here.
Pokaler itu sebenarnya pakai senjata apa sih?
Wait,
Forearm atau sword
bear the
atau
legendary blonde
bow
traveler?
atau
How did I not
katalis
notice before?
Hey,
atau claymore?
what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally
Kayaknya
see
pakai
her.
sword, Bang.
Oh, I bet this is
Pokaler.
gonna be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy.
Aduh,
Despite the noise, I've come to
Gimana ya?
tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider.
Yelan atau skip, Yelan atau skip.
Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Hah? Udah kenapa nih? Drama kah?
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Yeah, she's right. Just a duel
Apalagi
wouldn't be
lep.
all that interesting.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting to...
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I
Tahu.
shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much? Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on...
Oh, according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait,
Yes.
an object? You mean Paimon?
Oh, ternyata objek.
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Lah, kok
My
ditahan?
apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her there, Linny. Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah,
Kocak.
great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you...
So, with such an audience gathered here,
Udah, nggak denger yang kok pakai anu yang.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Oh,
there. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
apa ya?
You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Wawak balon. Makanya itu kocak banget.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case,
Paimon marah.
consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House.
Lu paham
Mr.
dah
Lee
sekarang.
and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now.
Aduh, jujur aja ini. Gue anjir jam 3 udah keluar. Hah? Gue udah keluar jam 3 pagi tadi. Anjir lu begadang. Wah, jujur aja nih gue kalau ya, paham lah lu sendiri. Aduh. Gue kalau udah spiral, kalau belum dapat Raiden gue nyoba males gue.
That's the
Bukan
most
males,
unpredictable
cuman
icon Paimon's
itulah.
ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was
Oh,
really...
lu yang ngomong balik tuh, aku lagi pakai headset.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little
Oh, dia lu
preparation,
nunggu banget ya
just in
spiral ya.
case. I didn't think it so.
She can be a bit confusing
Masih
at
kecewa deh.
times, but she is
Paling
still
9.10.
amenable to reason.
Anyway,
It will actually be my first time performing on the most when there are no public trials being held and
Tapi kalau spiral
Brand is
sekarang
always a
menurut lu agak enak atau gimana
we
dah?
don't really have anything to do next.
splendid. In that case, this is a magical item known as a magic
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that, I'm not sure exact. It says that every
bisa
person
skip
until
pula.
one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine, but here in
If
Aduh,
even the
paling
people
males tuh
that's
kalau udah
exactly
ceritanya
what the
lama-lama
people
kayak gini.
did it first.
Gimana mau
But
masuknya
in the
anjir?
last few years, the water level. Many people carry on with their lives as before, and we hope that at least as a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day. But this is more than a bit of rain.
Apa? Nggak ada. Mau beli apa sih?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Tidak bisa itu. Kalau bisa itu kan luas sama Asta. Luas. Mana nih? Banyak lagi.
So you're the blonde Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the work. Thanks.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Diambil dia loh.
What's this?
Sword dari
So
me
you
anjing
also believe in the prophecy.
di Ponten juga kayaknya
Keep
bagus
it.
bang.
I won't have any
Sword
use
apa forearm?
What? You
Gue
mean
mancing.
you don't...
No, I believe. The
Tapi kalau
story
bagus sih
says
gue
that
ambil.
as time wore on, people
Kayaknya buat itu ya,
decided to
buat
live on
Pokalor tuh
land.
kayaknya tuh.
So,
Swordnya.
yeah.
Oh,
Lu udah dapet belum?
All right. I'll.
Into the wind.
Dia mirip The Cats bang. Oh, boleh lah nanti gue coba.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment.
You just...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Oke, sudah.
Time to go.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that...
Is there anything else?
Yes, what?
So, you wanna...
Oh, that would be my...
Gue ini mau gacha, tapi di situ ada Bennett. Lihat mana dah?
Time to go.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Ini cari bukanya gimana?
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping.
No way.
Fine. Though the
So, we're going to the court of fun.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Makan dulu bang. Oke siap, silakan.
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. Watch her move.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll... All right.
Kemana nih? Oh. Pakai lift. Anjir tinggi amat. Buka. Aktifin dulu potong setnya. Nah, ini bisa. Nah. Ini ngapain gua? Gas langsung nyebur bang. Emang langsung nyebur di sini bisa? Nyebur di ponten. Aduh, gua mau ambil. Ini kemana sih gua?
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other. What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also. Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Mana lagi nih?
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should...
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right.
I saw the general.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact,
If you want to play at being a hero, at least
I have to, but at least we were able to get the stolen item.
What a slippery little...
All right, let's put this little...
Kemana lagi ini?
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine.
This is an
Orang Fontaine
aqua bus.
jago empat
It allows people to
air.
travel between. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a
tapi kok
while.
itu pakai
The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring?
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, it doesn't.
Anjir udah sejam.
That's what it's like to be an older.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get.
Siapa tuh?
Huh?
What? Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Charlotte.
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you all riding the aqua bus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming.
Lu ini area udah kebuka semua, Pak.
No
Ini
need
area
for
mapnya.
introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the. I wouldn't be much of a.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte?
Not too much. You could still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships.
Ini khusus di Pontian
Or how a
aja atau di
financial
mana?
criminal was once so
Nyelam nih.
poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Ah, you're right. Seem to know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. You mean the serial? That's right. These stories are the talk of the town. If I'm the
Lama.
That's right. And ever since, but the scariest. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, I just imagined.
Please don't imagine.
Boleh dilanjutkan di tempat. Terasa aku sudah tiba di tempat tujuan. Yo, WhatsApp baru yang bergabung jangan lupa di like-nya ya. Berarti yang map yang belum kebuka cuman Pyro aja ya.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you.
Yeah, us as well.
I have an Okay. Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me.
What a tough job. Always running around and...
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we.
Sure, we would...
Panas banget pakai headset. Males ah.
Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Nyebur bang. Nanti ya. Ih, kurang panjang lagi. Ini kemana nih? Sebentar dulu Arya, gue tuh pengen nyebur tapi ini gue mau ini dulu, kelar ini dulu. Gue pengen nyebur. Penasaran gue gara-gara lihat-lihat video orang itu. Ntar gue nyelesain ini dulu.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh.
I see. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He...
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more
Yes.
That's our Fremine. Oh.
Lah. Kenapa nih tiba-tiba hujan?
Looks like rain. Oh, you're right. But wasn't it?
I'm afraid that's just how it is here.
What's wrong, Frem?
There's a legend. It said that when I was a child, my mother told me that a Hydro Dragon.
Naga Hydro,
Don't cry.
naga elemennya Fontaine masih temennya Devil Dong.
If it's an elemental dragon, let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
Huh?
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you
Sorry. It rained for longer than I said.
Was there something you...
Yeah, on the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Aranius. I'll have Lynette meet you at...
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Perhaps we could... I'm afraid that...
No trouble at all.
Sorry for the...
Oh, no need.
Thanks again, you two.
Oh, dekat. Di sana nggak ada tas ukuran 17 ke bang. nggak ada, cuman maksudnya syukuran gimana, maksudnya tes syukuran gimana itu tergantung sih. Kalau apel mah pasti tes syukuran itu juga maksudnya lomba-lomba kah atau gimana.
Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh no,
These must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. No need.
Wow.
I can't.
Hey,
Why use your hand?
but where does it fit?
Well, basic.
Huh?
Wow, I'm not completely sure of all the
Kayak
details
acara
myself.
makan-makan malam
But basically,
sebelum tanggal
when a
17.
trial is in session, the
Nggak ada sih.
Office Mécanique d'Analyse
Nggak
Cardinale
ada.
harvests
Nggak ada,
Paul's
nggak ada,
belief in
nggak ada.
justice and converts it into energy to be used all around.
So that's what. Paimon still doesn't get. Oh,
Kira-kira Arya kalau gua ngadain
Even
giveaway
though I've
Welkin
never heard it. Besides indemnitium, it
Gimana
isn't
ya?
produced by the power.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
tapi
Since you're already
penontonnya juga
talking,
sedikit.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind a
Kadang
few
lu
words
yang
with me.
nongkrong,
You again?
temen-temen doang
Didn't
yang
I already promise you that I'd have the moral
gimana ya
to confer
supaya narik
recovery by
penonton
next
anjay.
month? Why are you?
Yeah, but
Huh?
seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle
Cilde
your
kan?
own debts first?
Oh iya
If
bener,
Contrary
Cilde.
of Cabriere wants to
Kok
poach
ada di
clients
Ponte?
from Northland Bank, that
you're from Northland Bank.
North
But we said
Northland
we'll pay
Bank.
everything we owe next
Si
month.
bilang mau
Why are you
bayar bulan
hounding me
depan,
now?
kenapa datang sekarang?
Traveler, Paimon. I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised
Tapi
to see you
yang nonton
too.
cuma
What are you
sedikit.
doing here in Fontaine?
But it seems that
Saya
fate brought our
cara
paths
itu
together today.
nariknya gimana ya?
Now, either way you look at it.
Tapi
Sure, we'd want to
kalau
avoid
memang
anything that
Welkin
you
tuh
find interesting.
atau 3 orang pemenang atau 2 orang pemenang gimana? Atau
Don't
3 orang
interrupt.
pemenang kah?
It's not often I run into the traveler
Atau
like
gimana?
this. Why don't you wait for me over there?
Kan ada si Kyoko tuh yang jualan, jadi tuh biar gua beli di dia aja.
You kidding? Listen to me.
Hey, I
bentar.
just said not to interrupt.
Saya,
By the way,
ini
traveler,
sebenarnya
the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now.
"Can you at least let me finish one sentence?" Fine. Though the bank told me
bukannya
not to
si
get
siapa
rough
nih?
with our clients. You're the ones who started.
Cilde di sini nggak pakai
This is
pisau
an
ya?
act of self-defense.
Oh ada
You
tuh.
two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't take long.
Pakai Cilde dong.
Yeah, yeah. Bring it on. You can run, but you can't hide. Za. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ya coba aja bang pas live stream kasih aja dulu giveaway Welkin kira-kira dapat viewer baru atau enggak. Bisa sih, tapi kalau kita memang giveaway Welkin tantangannya gimana tuh?
Just make sure you under
Atau apa gitu kan? Aku nggak pernah juga giveaway. Tuh.
Huh?
Oh iya, ikan bener kan Cilde kan pisaunya mati kan?
Huh. That was weird.
Iya kan bener kan Cilde
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
ngadat.
Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Biasanya sih disuruh subs, like, share, follow IG gitu bang.
Time Paimon's ever
Ya
heard
itu
of
gua,
someone
ya itu gua
losing control
tahu.
of their
Maksudnya tuh
vision.
main scrollan kah
Never
atau
mind. It
di
doesn't
roulette apa
If I
kayak
wanna stay
kayak
sharp, I shouldn't be
roulette
relying
apa
too
tuh?
much on my vision anyway.
Kayak ini loh.
Besides, I
Apa
always
tuh?
have my
Kayak orang
delusion
ibu-ibu
in
main
case
arisan
I
tuh yang pakai putaran itu kan dikasih namanya atau gitu aja ya. Jadi tantangannya itu subscribe, kalau udah subscribe apa segala macam kan buat 5 orang pemenang apa berapa gitu kan, bisa kan? Dan join Discord juga bisa sih. Nah bisa sih itu bang yang pakai muter-muter gitu. Iya, apa ya namanya ya? Apa sih nama sih?
I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Giveaway.
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down
Apa
about
sih?
anything?
Aduh, gua lupa.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a
Yang
lot to learn about
muter-muter
myself.
itu.
But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why.
Maybe you losing control
Kan
of
ada
your vision
dana
just
dari
now
Om
is
Udi tuh
connected
nanti
with
biar buat
that power
pakai
you're
tuh.
feeling inside.
Yang dikasih Om Udi.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if it was during that time I learned
Arya,
nearly
gue
all
mau
of my
nanya, ini
abilities.
Cilde
The one
beneran
who took me
PC-nya
under her wing
dimatikan
and
kan?
taught me
Apa
was named Skirt.
nggak berguna kan di
She
Fontaine?
was always
Atau
quiet
gimana
and
sih?
very mysterious. One
Lo
time,
ngerti nggak sih?
I asked her why she was because I had awakened
Setelah
it,
membangkitkan dia
and traces of
sisa dia
it
di dalam
remained on
dirinya,
me.
kekuatannya mati dia.
She said that all my combat
kenapa
training
aku
would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt
Gue
like I
pernah
couldn't
hoki
breathe.
bang dapat giveaway padahal baru nimbrung pertama kali.
When we fought against
Dapat apa giveaway apa
That's
tuh?
just an abstract form of a whale that I
Minimal
create
batasnya
using
berapa
my
hari sih?
elemental
10 hari
powers.
kah atau berapa hari
It
kah?
takes that shape because this.
So you used the whale as inspiration? So why don't you...
You make it sound, but it's been years now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm out of. Oh, seems that.
What? More
No.
official...
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, the champion duelists are also engaging in such a duel as, and the worst case scenario, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death
Gue
penalty.
welkin bang.
From what I can
Gue
tell, no one has
iseng-iseng ikut.
ever been a. So really,
So...
apparently.
Ya
it's
coba dah
besides,
nantilah gue ini
none
dulu.
of the, apparently the one I'm meeting today.
Kalau ada dananya langsung gue
Corinne.
gas lah.
Well, that's child for
Tapi
ya.
cara promosikannya gimana tuh?
Oh, before I forget.
Kasih judul aja giveaway welkin ya. Lah.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become
Aku takut
uncontrollable
bisa
again.
dikendalikan
I'd be
tadi.
pretty upset if it
Tapi
got in the
berulang
way of
bisa
my duel.
buka kalau
So,
duelnya jadi
I think I'll be better off
ganggu
without it
gara-gara
for
ini.
now.
Jadi mending tidak usah.
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Nanti akan
I'll come
ambil
retrieve it when I have some
kalau
time
ada
later.
Paimon
Eh,
knows what you're
beneran.
up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll.
That
Oh, jadi
sneaky
itu
guy. He said
seolah-olah dia yang mau ngidupin ini ya. Gak giveaway welkin ke gua kabang. Ya kalau lu mau ikut silahkan, nanti gua masukin.
Wow, who could have seen that coming?
Mau ikut-ikut aja nanti tuh. Minimal berapa orang ya? Lu bingung juga nih 2 orang atau gimana
It's so
sih?
exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is... Oh, sorry about... hey. Lenny said that the opera house is on Aranias. So let's go ride the aqua bus.
Ntar jauhnya. Oke. Di atas situ. Oh. Ini jalannya kemana sih ini? Arya, jalannya kemana sih Arya? Naik ke atas lo Arya. Oh di situ ya. Dari sini kah? Ih. Ini kemana sih caranya? Aduh. Gua nggak tahu. Ini robot lagi ngapain dah? Nah tuh naik ke situ, ikutin jalur kuning aja bang. Mana ada jalur kuning? Aduh. Tuh nggak ada jalur kuningnya. Oh ini.
Time to go.
Beli apa ini? Bagus juga. Kok ada yang kecil-kecil ya?
Time to go.
Waibu. Kemana gua? Dulu. Ada button 7 bukan 2.
Time to go.
Gila. Gede amat. Tadi di sini belum ya? Anjir 20. Bentar. Naik jalur Nabia. Oh ini dah. Tunggu. Patung 7 Sumeru level. Patung 7 Sumeru lu level berapa bang sekarang? Patung 7 gua level 8 apa level 9? Level 8 kayaknya udah.
There are leaves around.
Lu tahu nggak tempat-tempatnya di mana tuh? Gua udah nyari kemarin, gua masih ngejar anu nih. Apa tuh? Adventure, apa tuh yang mingguan itu? Reputasi. Nah, itu gua bentar lagi level 9. Ada sih dapat, cuman gua pengen kompasnya doang tuh. Buat nyari ininya. Nanti lu pakai ya? Nanti lu login nggak? Arya?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Tisu bang. Mana ini? Hydroculus banyak bang, kayak Dendroculus. Anjir. Ini kemana di gua nih? Naik kapal nih kah? Terus duduk. Bilang kah? Lapor dulu. Apa nih? Duduk aja deh. Menikmati pemandangan fontaine.
I am Elfan. The boat will be departing imminently.
Kamu akan segera berangkat,
Please do not
harap
stick
tidak
your head, hands,
mendulurkan
or other body
kepala,
parts outside
tangan,
the
dan
boat. The
loncat
Aquabus
bang,
operator
langsung
is
ke air.
not
Kagak,
responsible
nanti
for
aja.
any accidents
Gua mau
or
nyelesain ini
injuries
dulu.
resulting from doing so.
Nanti lah.
Also,
Kalau belum
please
selesai tuh
remember to
rasanya
buy
tuh
the
gimana
steamer.
gitu loh.
Though I
Sabar.
don't need it
Gue tuh penasaran juga di bawah air tuh, lihat tuh. Kapan lagi gitu kan?
The destination of the current tour is Arenias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Necklace.
Ini males banget gue sumpah ini.
If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is
Emang ini kemana sih
interesting.
tempatnya nih? Di atas, ada ya. Lama ini mah. Wah itu ada tes tuh, anjir. Oh itu ada satu. Nggak terlalu luas-luas banget sih Fontaine ya. Nggak seluas mapnya Sumeru loh. Anjir. Apa nanti itu nambah lagi kah? Loncat aja ya kali.
We are now
Lama.
approaching our final
Sudah
destination.
dekat.
Please be sure to bring all your
Coba deh
personal
masuk ke
belongings with
air
you as
bang,
you
baru
disembark.
berasa luasnya.
Even
Hah?
though I will take any
Beneran?
forgotten items to the lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying as nosy hands are not suitable for grasping pens.
Ya,
Please be careful when disembarking.
gue
It has
tinggalin.
been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Kok warna biru itunya tuh? Ini gimana nyelamnya nih? Hah?
Time to go.
Airnya di bawah bang. Oke, ntar. Bentar bah. Ini kok dibawa keliling-keliling banget ya? Ini ya di sini ya. Kemajuan eksplorasi. Buka teleportasinya dulu terus nyebur. Oke. Siap-siap gue nyebur nih sekarang nih. Wah, gue penasaran banget sumpah ini. Oh beda ya staminanya ya di bawah air ya. Langsung nyebur kah? Anjir dari atas juga keren. Kok gua ngendengal juga ya. Yeay. Wah itu ada chest tuh. Oke, langsung jebur ya. Yuhu. Air kiri. Oh, anjir. Oh ya ya ya. Oh ya 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 ya. Ini apa nih? Hah? Apa itu? Itu mancing kah atau apakah? Itu lawan monsternya gimana tuh? Ini apa nih? Seru banget ya. Anjir. Ini gimana cara ngalahannya anjir? Mana dia? Oh. Itu yang di bawah apa dah? Ini apa deh? Kok ada nembak gua? Ini kenapa nembak? Deketin, pencet bang, itu bukan ambil skill bang. Hah? Oh itu. Tekan E. Tekan E. Tekan E. Ini gimana sih? Tekan E. Tekan E. Oh. Ini kalau habis stamina-nya itu meninggoy enggak? Ini apa tuh? Hah? Oh, itu tuh yang buat iya. Yang biru cuma buat ambil skill, nggak bisa di kill. Oh. Oh, ini yang buat nama darah itu ya? Wing, anjay. Tapi kok nggak sakit banget dah. Mantep. Itu yang ungu apaan tuh? Itu apa tuh? Udah capek triple crown xiao di dalam air nggak kepake. Ini apa nih? Ini apa tuh? Ngapain gue nih? Oi. Kunci setang. Ngapain tuh? Oh, kok iya. Oh, mancing. Tapi umpannya apaan? Ini kah umpannya? Umpannya emang yang ungu kah? Ikan gue nggak pernah ini loh. Apa namanya? Nggak pernah ini. Apa nih? Jor-joran gua. Semeru juga nggak pernah mancing. Bangke. Kok enakan dilihat?
What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Kok nggak dimakan? Mau ah. Kemana lagi gua nih? Nanti ah. Mantap sih. Oke. Anjir. Oh, gitu. Gue tahu. Ini patung di Seven di bawah air kah ini? Ntar gua nyamper. Aduh, ada animal kulus lagi. Kenapa dendro kulus? Sorry, aku numpang lewat aja. Bangke. Sana kiri, cok. Ini kalau habis gue mati nggak nih? Kagak ada ininya ya. Skill apa segala macam cuma di sini doang. keren sih. Kagak bisa mati bang. Oh, gue mau buka patung Seven yang di bawah air. Itu patung Seven di bawah air kan itu. Mau explore dulu ah. Mau coba explore dulu ah. Itu kok ada lampu-lampu. Oh itu boleh tuh. Gue butuh itu. Mana nih? Kok nggak ada? Oh itu dia. Ini gimana caranya? Oh iya gue tahu. Anjir harus mati. Anjir. Oh skillnya beda-beda kah? Oh iya. Lah, kok hilang? Oh itu. Ih, kagak bisa masuk. Gimana ceritanya? Kembali ke habitatnya bang. Pakai kokomi lah bang. Pas nyelam. Oh iya. Masih diganti ya ini ya? Bisa diganti kan? Nggak ada gunanya juga. Anjir. Ini kubah sendiri atau gimana? Kok ngelek banget anjir. Al hitam nyelam kocak. Nah, ini putrinya nih. Yuhu. Kita enggak. Kokomi. Oh. Cupang berenang. Iya ya, bener ya. Ada teleport tuh. Oke. Enggak. Jauh amat ke sini ya. Wah, gigi apa nih? Besar amat. Nanti itu nanti aja tuh. Lah, kok nyampe gua? Patung di Seven itu di mana sih? Iya. Kenapa emang? Bangun nih, Ja. Udah nanti papa bangunin nanti. Iya, nanti papa yang bangunin. Arya, gue mau tanya dong, itu patung Seven di mana tuh? Jauh banget. Di dalam air atau di atas air? Kok ini nyampe? Oh, di sana anjir. Ya udah nggak apa-apa dah. Ada lagi tuh. Bisa masuk. Nggak bisa masuk. Ini gimana cara masuknya dah? Arya, lu tahu nggak nih? Lu udah sampai sini belum? Udah, bodo amat dah, nanti aja lah. Gue explore. Tinggal ikutin aja bang, ikutin aja, oke. Itu apa sih yang nyerap itu? Oh, ini aktifin dulu. Biar kebuka semua mapnya, biar enak ngeliatnya. Patung The Seven.
Let's move out.
Anjir, keren. Udah di sini belum terbuka lagi. Udah lah, balik teleport. Oh, nggak bisa ya, lupa. Bis. Ajojing. Apa ini? Ari, gak sabar pengen main gue bang. Gak sabar pengen main gue bang. Dih, emang lu lagi di mana? Arya, emang lu lagi di mana ya, Arya? Wow. Nanti saja aku mau lanjut ya. Lagi syukur bang di nenek. Ya nggak apa-apa, sabar aja. Nanti kan pulang juga kan. Tapi udah pulang kan udah megang. Lanjut itulah spiral. Tadi kenapa nggak pakai traveler ya? Gue coba ini ya. Ntar ya Arya, gue mau masukin motor dulu. Ini anjing apa robot sih? Oh, didandanin. Oke. Coba kita lihat primo kita ada berapa ini? 800 doang. Ntar aku mau lihat banner standar. Aduh, banner standar. Wah, anjir, 40. Gacha nggak sih 5 kali? Oke, apa nih, Yelan atau apa nih? Yelan atau siapa nih? Yelan atau siapa? Ayo. Yelan atau apa nih bahasanya sini nih? Line atau Yelan? Jalan kali ya. Coba tahu dapat ini. Jalan naik bang, siapa tahu dapat. Oke, 5 kali ya. Bennett dong. Please Bennett. Bangsat. Ini Bennett nih. Ini Bennett. Please Bennett. Please. Sip, mantap. Ini baru kuning. Kagak. Nabung piti. Perlu sekali lagi. Udah nggak ada. Sudah tidak ada lagi. Ada sih 2 kali lagi itu nih. Dori.
Hah?
Dori C2.
Tada!
2.
Oh, fine.
C2 juga. Lumayan. HP Bennett kurang dari 70% nih kan. Saat HP Bennett kurang dari 70% nih kan. Ntar di sini. Wah, ini banyak nih. Dah. Bentar ya.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Arya, sorry Arya, gue masih gendong anak gue Arya.
Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite. Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Oke. Aduh.
Hold the line! Whoa! Now this is fancy! The opera at the club. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people.
Oh, Archon.
I don't know why you always feel...
I guess if there are, kid.
Maybe this is one of the customs and
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flow.
Lynette!
Mm,
Right.
what do you mean? There are.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
I see. In fact,
It's because of her sensitivity to the high.
when do you cry, Pipe?
Wait, what?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say?
Kayak manggil nama seorang.
If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. so chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Apa tuh? Oh, 30 ya. Hadiah. Lumayan. Oke.
Time to act.
Sup, 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 sup. Arya masih di sini kah? Wah. Oh iya bang, oh ada. Kirain lu nggak ada. Anjir, ini rumah kah apa nih?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding?
But you're actually right on time. The audience...
Lagi ngurus anak gua tadi tuh nangis. Kok 2 jam gak ada.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make
Tumben hari ini
reservations.
sepi banget.
I've already...
Ooh, front row.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Yeah, we'll just go. Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
New Pilot keren bang karakternya. New Pilot yang mana tuh? Visionnya apa? Maksudnya elemennya gitu. Ini kah ini siapa sih?
Traveler, maybe we
New
should
Pilot tuh
strike
kah?
up a converse. Oh,
Excuse me.
Oi,
I did not
D.
realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
Ini
I
kan
would
New
be
Pilot.
perfectly happy to...
oh, wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that.
Om Mudi.
Hey,
Oh. Kagak.
Traveler, we just
It is an honor to
Masa
meet
sih?
you two. I
Tapi
heard
kalau
and
Mudi mah udah
justified-
berapa Om Di?
Monsieur
Karakternya yang ini,
Mr.
yang baru ini, apakah Anda gacha atau tidak?
I saw... Allow me to introduce you to
Pasti
Fontaine's
gacha lah kalau
Chief
Mudi mah.
Justice.
No offense taken. And by the way, there's someone. I believe she is trying. So I think you should take notice of her soon.
Om Mudi jarang di sini loh sekarang. Tahu dia berkelana kemana Om Mudi ini?
Huh? Oh, it's Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and...
Very good. That is for the
Aku nggak
best.
denger ya.
Huh?
Enggak
So
denger.
is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the...
All right, please wait just...
Haus, minum dulu.
The show's finally
Haus.
about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real...
Seger.
Ooh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting! Sorry. Paimon will try
Oke,
to
mi
stay
cukup
quiet.
miring.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epicles.
Kerja
I
bang
am the
masa
star
tiap
of
hari
today's
main
show,
game
Linny.
sama nonton YouTube aja, jangan
And over here is my
samakan saya
sister
dengan
Lynette,
Arya.
who will be working as my wonderful
Enggak,
assistant. Please,
enggak
let's
nyamain.
give her a warm welcome.
Maksudnya tuh, emang gua ada ngomong apa dia tadi?
Hello, everyone.
Gua kan bilang itu doang.
I know she may
apa
seem
ya
to
tadi
be
ya?
a little
Lupa gua
sleepy
ngomong
right
apa ya?
now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Itu gua bilang tadi itu
Whatever.
apa ya?
Now, some of you may
Pasti
be thinking,
C
two
berapa?
vision holders
Berapa
who
ini
can
nih?
freely
C berapa
manipulate
sekarang Om Budi?
elemental powers performing
Lu udah gacha
magic
atau
is
belum?
not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be
Ini
able to
aku sudah
help
melepaskan
us.
visit kami.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the ship...
Now, without further ado, let the
Kira
show
challenge pakai
begin.
karakter
Lynette
yang
will now
dipilih
exit
saya
the
ya.
stage to make some preparations.
Sakit lah.
I know you might miss
Karakterku,
her,
ya
but
Allah,
don't
lu
worry.
lu
She'll be
emang
coming
ya.
right back on stage
Kalau challenge mah
momentarily. Perhaps in an
ngada-ngadi.
unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing
Kalau
the
karakter yang
spotlight
kemarin
soon
masih
enough.
pasti
Oh,
besar.
and before I forget, there's
enggak.
one more thing I should
Serah
say.
lah, gua nggak
You
bisa
never
kayaknya
know what
kalau
can happen.
karakternya itu aja susah
A magician's
ngebangun.
greatest
Maksudnya
skill
tuh susah
is
kalau
making
karakternya
things
belum
disappear or appear. The
level 90
possibilities
atau 80
are
mana
endless.
bisa. Ini perempuan apa? Kok kayak perempuan dah.
Huh?
Aduh, nggak bahaya dah.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before
Tapi kalau
your
memang
very
anu,
eyes.
gue mau tahu. Emang kalau memang dari Om Budi karakternya karakter apa tuh? Level 9 aja ya?
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float
Kalau
right
poster
out of
level
the top.
9, oke nggak? Halo bang, maaf lambat, nggak apa-apa. Airul, santai Airul.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi,
Nanti dulu pas dah
I'm
pakai
back.
karakter underrated. Astaga. Nanti 12 karakter underrated. Ya, tapi kalau emang itu karakter apa emang? Kalau lu dari lu, berarti level 9, level 9, 8, 9, 10, 11 itu masih oke kan? Berarti level 12 apa lantai 12 aja tuh. Karakternya pilihan lu gitu.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear up?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his
Oh, ada
skills are
let-letnya
still
semua ya.
lacking. To
Let-let,
appreciate
let-let.
magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage.
Guess you're right.
Thank you, everyone. But our magical journey, the magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are in which case, So, for my next trick, I will
Harus bisa
require
lu,
the
Bang.
participation
Masalahnya
of one lucky
mah
audience member.
sama kan.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now.
Iya ndak, maksudnya tuh karakternya apa dulu, siapa dulu yang lu suruh nih. Underrated tuh yang mana?
I'm
Aku
sure
nggak tahu.
many of our lucky audience. Now, please.
Wow! How's he? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks? Or does Lenny have...
The lucky audience member will be generated by it
Karakter
selects
bintang
numbers
4
entirely at
siapa
random.
ya?
Now then, let's
Aduh,
begin.
kamu ada aja.
Oh, let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
All right. Like this. 60, 59, 58. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying... Oh, and no...
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
No, that won't do. Come on, repeat after...
60!
That's right, perfect.
54? Why aren't you counting?
I am counting in merely a concept.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that... 40!
Mr. Linney.
Yes, I'm fine. She would be a...
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't... What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't... 25!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have...
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unexpected. It seems things aren't quite going as planned. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I have 10 seconds and 10. Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again. Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Tapi perlu dinaikin nggak levelnya? Masa pakai level gitu doang?
Tada!
Levelnya belum dinaikin. Berapa juga?
What happened?
Kenapa tuh? Lah belum di build ya? Jangan dan ntar malah buang-buang resin. Gak apa-apa Mudi.
You're going to use
Soalnya
magic to fix
Heijo,
the
kalau
stage now,
Heijo sih
right?
sudah ada gue build.
What happened?
Yang buga gue build tuh kayak Lisa, Razor, Xingyan, Barbara nggak gue build.
Maybe this isn't part of the show.
Bintang 4 yang gue build
Still in that box, right?
Heijo
This
Heijo doang
performance
kalau
is
nggak
over.
salah.
Medical staff with me.
Sama-
Guards, secure the scene and detain
Siapa
all
ya?
the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon
Kalau
enough.
Xingyan tuh pakai tim apa Om Budi? Nah, Om Budi, jelasin Om Budi. Biar gue belajar juga nih dengan sepuh nih.
Unfortunately, apparently the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank. As of now, we are still not sure. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know.
Bisa
I know the truth.
yang tim lebih
I
bagus.
can see through the
Mika
whole
Lisa.
thing. Really? Using such a
Bisa
shallow and obvious
dengan
mystery
tim
as his
lebih bagus
finale.
Mika Lisa.
Did he really I say
Bisa
that our
gua
powerful
berapa ya,
magician,
lupa juga sih.
Mr. Linney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Ya, kenapa nih?
This all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after. Now that I think of
That can't be right. He was in the box on the stage the entire time. Besides, before the show, he told us they would.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina,
I just think that he. Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally.
But what Lady Farina said just now?
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course that's right. I mean, you, traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met. But with. So, no more draws.
Gila ya.
Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and.
It wasn't a draw.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him? Very well. The trial, Linney and the audience may begin to.
A day isn't that long.
Hadirin pun digugurkan.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Good to hear. I'm sure I don't know whether what happened there. As for how that girl chosen from the audience, even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were. Don't worry. Paimon used her.
I think they look cute on you,
Coba full
Paimon.
B4
You
on
have good taste, Lynette.
Pacer.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self.
Bedo C2 sing Q C3.
But with the guards watching our good thing you agreed to be our attorneys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Tapi nanti mau gua full up semua nanti.
Since we're going to start investigating.
Oh, well.
The secrets
B4-nya
behind our magic are past saving.
mau gua coba
I
deh.
suppose you're right.
Ada sih kayak
The truth behind our
siapa
tricks
tuh
is
gua
going
lihat
to be
B4 semua dia
But
bisa aja
if
sih full
revealing,
start.
we should go.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. conversation going.
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be...
Huh?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl. This is the real mystery. We've already searched this. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned. All these factors lining up so perfectly make, if anything, the more...
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you both...
Well...
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you. Sorry, Anyway, you mean...
Apa nih?
So this is the rope that... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
Kemudian gua nanya dong kalau Yaimiko mending attack 2000 ke atas. Soalnya kalau gua pakai yang Wobet. Tuh Mudi tanya Mudi.
Why are you suddenly so serious,
Kalau
Traveler?
bayi jangan sama Pisel, mending pilih salah satu yang on file nya Pisel atau Bedo kalau pinter kontra.
Whoa, most of it was burned away, but there's still a... Wait, Paimon should write up...
Oke. Sudah. Gue lihat party tester ini dari YouTube Om. Dapat ya. Sudah. Tinggal ke sana. Main dengan elektro doang apa sama Endro nih?
The seats were all booked in advance. Sure, it's not like
Kayak
her name is
mencurigakan
Halsey.
bapak ini.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular. The Magic Troop members all claim. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearance. That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay, then.
Oi.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Pakai IM reaksi ya grapetnya nanti. Oh. Kalau mau lihat perbandingan di channel with nim dibandingin grid IMR itu statnya sama walaupun beda arte. Wah, mantep. Kalau udah Mudi yang jelasin tuh keren. Gua cari bentuk lagi ya.
Whoever the murderer was, this rope. Why would it? Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances.
Bolak balik. Nih.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to...
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Siapa nih?
From mediating this, and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Nabia.
Though those who play by our rules call...
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Meloon.
Huh?
My apologies, demoiselle.
No need.
Okay.
Ini yang elemen geo
All
tuh.
merely trifling details. Never mind. That's right. Judging from...
Really? But...
Intuition. Naturally. Farina sure would... But that... Anyway.
Sounds more...
Well, what's your opinion? All right.
Wait a minute.
Well, in your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a tribe...
Well...
Gua mending senye. Kalau gua mending sen M goblet elektro sih.
And why would that be?
Tuh Arya.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. No matter how wonderful the script, and if that can be done.
All right, that now.
Wait! Since when... That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks. Thanks!
Buset, petunjuk kemana sih? Kok muter-muter? Lah.
Why would it be? Gosh, no wonder the serial.
Kok bingung? Bukan. Oke. Oh, sudah.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens, if you find any new...
We don't have to. The thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with baited... I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound when the pirate...
Wait, was it?
Perhaps the balance was... Oh, that's true.
That does...
Sana masih ada sih. Nyangkut.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lenny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector?
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used the machine. Well,
It turns out that the seat... I'm sure you already know that you have to make a
Masih suara aneh. Tali sama ini sih. Gedung opera.
reservation in advance. In other words,
That much?
that you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lenny.
Even though it...
Nanti ke dalam lagi.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Lenny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes, after the
Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming
Ah,
in
ada
or out
kajuhan
must undergo
kan
a
pas lupa
strict
kan.
inspection.
Gue cek bab
So,
tujuannya
the
dapat.
missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because I was in charge of I couldn't see Linny, but still, we Melazines.
So, it's safe to say. Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info. We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see...
Understood. Then I will be going with...
Very good. Thank
you. You may spare the pleasantries.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Tuh dengar tuh Arya.
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first.
Jangan
Notice
dilawan.
anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different?
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get? Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Kalau gue pribadi nggak terlalu maksa.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
Sip, sip.
I knew you'd figure out most of it is the
Mantap
two
sih.
magic. See this? The box with the lucky audience.
This trolley can raise and lower.
I see. So...
Precisely.
So that's how...
Once the box was low, the audience member would only be able to feel...
Right. You were talking...
Ah, yes. My assistant and I had...
And what about Lynette?
I was in the mezzanine.
Oh, interesting.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my
So that's how it all worked.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box, and then but as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our...
We really don't know how...
If not for that and yet, could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not...
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Hi. Thanks, everyone.
a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Perhaps it was a prop for a
Whatever it is.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why?
Oh, Paimon knows. And here's a broken.
Ibarat Ayaka maksa CDM 7070 kalau nggak punya, kalau gua punya Ayaka juga paling CR-nya 60, CDM-nya 210, IM-nya 100, PR-nya 120 sampai 320. Berarti gimana Mudi? Bentar. Nol. Berarti di CR sama IM. Berarti artefaknya mau diganti nih. Ini kayaknya ganti. Ini juga. Ini juga enggak deh. Lu mah bang EM-nya 0 karena main priest. Emang kalau main priest emang harus 0 kah? Kalau main priest memang nggak perlu IM. Kalau priest IM nggak ngaruh. Oke, makasih Mudi. Jadi gue difokusnya di mana itu? CR-nya atau yang mana? Atau segitu aja kah? Atau ditambah lagi kah? Oh ini.
A blade embraces its duty.
Ini kayaknya artefak gue kayak ganti deh. Ini nih krayo nih nggak ada nih. Anemo jelek. Nah ini nih bagus kah tidak ini? Jangan ngikutin gua bang. Deng juga bang. Gua buildnya begitu karena physical gua sesuai aja buildnya lu, maaf. City lu ya si om gue nyaman. Ayakannya attacknya 2200, CR 46, CDM 23, IR. Halo Jipol, ya WhatsApp Jipol. Saja kita gacha. Ini dapat apakah ini? Wih, udah sampai ponten. Udah dong. Ah, bangsat. Babi. Emang anjing. Gua kira ya kalau CDM-nya 150 lebih Arya. Kan CR 40. Wah. Aku nggak paham guys, kalian bahas apa? Gak ada kah krayo kuning bagus anjing. Kenapa harus elektro? HP Sim. Oh, ah. Lebih gede om 4 sampai 260, tapi CR-nya 20. Gue ngerasa jarang crit. Aduh. Jipol, lu kada main Jipol? Wah, udah ngantuk nih. Enggak, belum ngantuk. Besok kan libur. Cuman capek juga duduk lama-lama di kursi. Pinggang gua sakit, Cok. Baru ke PC anjay. Ada aja buat Hutau Crimson CD. M-nya 300 lebih. Cuman yang CR-nya 30. Itu khusus C6 sih. Nah, itu kan ketaliker 4.6 4.1 ada tuh Hutau. Nah, bisa tuh kan lu bisa sampai C6. Soalnya tadi ngumpul antar tangga. Untung udah tidur sore tadi. Ah, kampret. Lu tidur sore, lah gua kagak.
What is this place?
Itu jadi tahu.
It seems someone could fit through here.
Tuh kata tugas tuh Mudi langsung enak. Tapi arte yang itu dipakai di look. Ya, di looknya nggak usah dipakai. Kan jadi ojek apa? Lempar-lempar aja. Bisa tuh nanti tuh sampai 2 juta tuh.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Kok gue ngantuk anjing. Jam berapa anjing? Jam 10.
Yes, let's head back up.
Di look itu DPS terkuat. Jangan salah. Yang bilangin di look yang apa? Bukan DPS nggak terkuat. Siapa? Gue juga pakai di look. Perbedaannya adalah Om Budi pakai bajunya, gue nggak. Aduh, tunggu ada. Tenang Om Budi, gue pakai di look juga.
Let's find a place to sort out our
Sebenarnya
findings
kan
once
gue
Maluz
dapat di look
returns.
dari awal main.
Seems to me
Aduh,
that there
akun
are
kedua gue
several
ini
things that don't add up here.
hidup terus yang nemenin gue.
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal list?
They believe the guards have.
So the tunnels become like a secret.
Hidup lu
I wonder if Arena was
Di look
so
lu ada nggak sih di pajangan? Lu coba pajang di look lu. Om Budi, gue mau lihat dong Om Budi.
Charges?
That's right. This is how a trial. That's right. The statements from. To put it simply.
This also precludes any kind of.
Once both sides. Then.
Huh?
In practice, there is yes,
Panjang
the guards also asked me to convey that because we've chosen.
They're even if.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Mang Dirga.
Whoa, there's no need for that.
Dipol, lu pajang siapa sih Dipol?
Of course. I just hope you don't
Om
mind
Budi,
the
ayo pajang. Di looknya gue mau lihat.
Sort out our findings together
Wah,
here.
ada si
Pity. I was
Tapi
hoping
ya.
to take you to try.
Iya.
I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some
B5
tea and
kan dia nih.
sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Tapi sekarang
Paimon will still do her
arte
best.
makin
even
banyak
if there
jadi
are no
pilihannya.
snaps.
Setnya makin pasti ada plus minusnya. Gak apa-apa, tapi pajang dulu.
Understood, Demoiselle.
Gue mau lihat di
Everyone,
looknya.
please come with me.
Udah pajang cepet ah. Gak sabar nih. Soalnya gue pemakai di look juga, jangan salah Om Budi. Sebelum Xiao itu gue di look. Xiao itu jarang juga gue pakai.
I have eggs,
Dulu.
sugar, and almond.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snack soon enough.
These three are
Lah
quite the interesting
kemarin
group.
kan udah kan. Kagak ada, mana ada lu nampaikan diluk gua kan mintanya Raiden kemarin. Mana ada gua lihat diluk lu. Kalau kemarin mah kemarin, sekarang nunggu Geo B5 baru kayak nunggu Ulan sama-sama lama nunggunya. Ntar Geo B5 Geo.
From the way you had these two guys carrying all that
Siapa ya?
stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do
Mau
more
tanya
than
dong
the
B5
baking
Geo tuh
process.
siapa sih? Jongli,
But you ended up doing
Albedo,
the entire thing by yourself.
Arataki Ito. 3 doang kan?
I was applauding.
B5 Geo 3 atau berapa sih guys? Yang gue tahu sih Arataki Ito, Jongli, apa lagi satunya? Jongli siapa ya tadi ya? Gue sebutin Albedo. Terakhir sih Ito. Berarti 3 doang dong. Ito, Jongli, Albedo. Ya berarti 3 doang dong. Geonya yang B5. Di Sumeru aja nggak ada Geo. Mana ada Geo di sana? Masa iya rumputan di tanah Geo? Rumputan dong. Dendro sama Geo bisa nyatu. Emang bisa ya?
Don't underestimate. Anyway, give only 3. Well, eating 2.
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is the Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea
Makanya
with a
lama
floral
kan
fragrance
nunggunya.
that
Iya sih
clears the
bener.
mind and lifts
Mana
the
Sumeru
spirit.
dari 3.0 sampai 3.8. Panjang bet.
All right then.
Ini cerita panjang bet dah.
Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly. Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
The flower vase and the thud resulting in the shadow.
Amudi udah dipajang belum? Amudi di looknya Amudi.
That makes sense, but the real trouble is
Wah ini mau besok mau bersihin PC ah. Debu banget. Maya aja masih belum tahu bulan apa muncul di banner. Iya sih.
True, but the only people
Enggak, gue
left to
cuma
consider
nunggu
are
Raiden
both
doang nih.
technically victim.
could Halsey have secret?
That's right. And even if she had tampered with us, nor does she have any motive.
Ada di Shopee sama Tokopedia bang. Kagak ada. Lu pajang dulu punya lu di itu lu akun lu cepet. Kok mau lihat? Penasaran gue nih. Baru tuh gue lewatin kalau gak salah.
Don't worry about it.
Ada apa
At
enggak
my
taunya
age,
gue?
a few less sweets might actually be a good
Bang lu
thing.
DC sama Dark Army atau Dinomon?
Greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count.
Kalau Dinomon tuh DC-nya tuh
Too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
kalau DC itu bentar. Gua sebenarnya nggak pakai Discord. Kalau Discord gua dulu tuh Dark Army itu Discord teman gue yang lama. Jadi gue tuh mau bangun lagi Dark Army tuh biar rame. Gitu guys. Kenapa gua Dark Army itu pengen ini. Si Yogi lagi main anjir. Makanya dipegang sama Yogi sekarang tuh. Si Yogi lagi main Genshin. Dark Army sama Dinomon. Dinomon tuh bentar, Dinomon tuh kalau nggak salah punya adik gua dah. Soalnya akun itu dipakai adik gua. Ah. Ini siapa sih? Oh iya. Dinomonnya akun adik gua. Dinomon sama itu sih. Dinomon tuh servernya juga sih. Yang Dinomon sama Dark Army tuh pakai dua-duanya gua.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra
Siapa sih ketek?
then maybe...
Oh, Balloose, set huh? Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want...
As you wish.
And I have the egg.
What?
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area.
Nemenin Bang Yogi
know what
tuh
we're
Bang
looking for
bantu
yet.
ngasih
But
tips
we've still got some
tawan
time.
bos quest.
As attorneys,
sih.
I suggest the two of you
Bentar.
think the case it would
Ini
be
si Yogi mana
awkward.
dah? Dia ada di Discord tuh. Nggak ada
That was
deh.
nothing. A small task for the
Ntar
Spina
gua
di
anu dulu.
Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to... I'll be back if I find...
Ini questnya panjang amat dah.
Alright, it's time to put our heads...
Bisa nggak sih keluar dulu ini, anjir? Tunggu sampai sidang hari
Oh,
berikut.
it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case.
Keluar
There's
aja
no
ya.
point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Oh ini. Nggak bisa keluar ke aku nih. Oh, kontol. Aduh, mata gue sakit banget. Ih. Kita lihat punya Mudi. Om Mudi mana Om Mudi? Aduh, Om Mudi ini. Om Mudi mana? Kenapa nggak dipajang? Ini nih the runner nih. Yok.
Oi.
Gua di chat main kagak nggak dibales, kampret.
Apa? Gue nggak ada suaranya, dosa.
Kapan?
Apanya nggak ada suaranya?
Oh, HP-nya. Itu bukan HP. Itu bukan nggak ada suaranya, Gel. Itu lu ini apa namanya tuh? Nggak diganti spare part-nya.
Iya, ada tua tuh, udah berapa tahun sampai gue. Tadi ganti satu main.
Mana gua ganti-ganti terus HP.
Maksudnya HP gue.
Lu tuh ganti HP-nya. Tadi jam berapa dah? Gua lupa.
Oh, masih live?
Masih. Bentar lagi nih. Oh, 3 jam udah. Lanjut lah nih.
Mulai 3 jam.
Lab 3 jam gua udah capek banget. Aduh. Gua pengen nyendar sandar gitu.
Puncak gunung. Mana ya puncak
Arya,
gunung?
Amudi, Jiport, yang udah mampir di sini. Gua off dulu ya. Udah 3 jam soalnya guys.
There have been many
Thank you ya.
applications lately.
Dipol,
I guess
Arya,
just have to reject them all.
kamu udah nimbrung di sini. Oke bang, siap.
Si duit mas, tuh.
Anjay. Gacha bisa nggak? Aduh, kurang 3. Ini tapi kalau gua keluar bisa nggak ya? Teleport keluar. Bentar deh. Tuh kan gua belum selesai misi harian.
Oh my god ya.
Hari ini akan mengaruhi pengalaman dan kemajuannya. Tuh kan males gua. Ih. Masa harus diselesain? Kenapa yuk? Bangke, kapan gua nggak konsisten ya?
Udah 3 jam ya. Apa ya? Makasih Bang Arya.
Gua ngantuk anjing. Meskipun gua libur.
Tapi nggak di stop lapnya.
Nggak jadi stop gua anjir.
Iya itu makanya gue bilang nggak konsisten.
Bangke, bukan gak konsisten. Ini kalau gue keluarin gamenya nih kemungkinan tuh ya ada tulisannya tuh.
Main game dan lempar.
Nggak jadi ini gue. Nggak jadi apa? Nggak jadi. Kok sidangnya sini?
Main game bel.
Lah nggak jadi bang, nggak jadi. Lanjut.
Nggak pamit, nggak jadi.
Gak apa-apa, soalnya gue ini masih quest spontan anjir. Dari tadi ini gua main konten.
Nanggung.
Just relax.
Ya udah lanjut lah.
If everyone else suspects Lenny and
Ini
Lynette.
kalau gue keluarin,
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
mana misi harian gue apa? Quest harian gue belum selesai.
Masa misi harian udah kerja?
Long, gue nih, lu kalau mau tahu gue dari lab tuh langsung lab ini kan gue apa namanya?
Finally, you're back.
Langsung quest. Lu nantilah cobain rasain tuh questnya Ponten tuh panjangnya setengah mati.
No. Well now, don't you all look disappointed? That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can
Cek
never
DC bang,
produce
sio
proof
gua.
of their innocence.
Ada apa
Don't
ini?
let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so
Nggak bisa
easily.
dilebarin. Anjing. Itu CD-nya 246. CR-nya 72. Astaga. Wah, ini gua harus nge-build, harus nyari Homa nih, anjay. Harusnya pokoknya punya Homa sih.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the cause.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that you ran to and remained hidden within
Kenapa?
the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could
Jadi
not have
tamat,
committed the crime.
bukan tamat,
Is this
tier
correct?
S.
Yes, that's correct,
Tier
Your Honor.
S. They make tier S.
In that
Bentar.
case, I call upon the prosecution, Lady Farina. Do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do.
Iya
Allow
sih,
me
bagus
to
sih
take the
anjir.
first shot
Tapi lu
and break
kebantu
this case
CDM-nya,
wide
kebantu
open.
senjatanya
Mr.
Homa.
Linney is clearly lying. There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact,
That is simply your hypothesis.
oh, is that
The roaring countdown of...
and you didn't
No, nothing.
I see.
Huh?
Hey, hang on.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud for.
I was right by the box.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rocks. Tell me, aren't you
The House of the Hearth?
No
Sekarang
wonder
udah
they did
bisa
something
balas
like
dendam,
this.
Kumai.
So the
Kenapa?
serial disappearances were the Fatsui's
Balas
doing.
dendam.
Now it all makes
Kenapa
sense.
emang?
I've got a feeling that what happened on
Monster-monster
stage
gede
probably
tuh yang
wasn't just an
sering mukulin
accident.
gua, yang banteng-banteng tuh pas gua lagi lewat, gua
That's
samperin.
irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Bantai satu-satu.
Bantai yo.
then perhaps
Jangan
you
kasih
could tell us
kendor.
everything that happened during that 1
Dendam
minute?
gua sama banting-banting itu.
Your first priority is to prove. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted?
Damage gua udah 3 digit loh.
Now comes the infighting and discord,
Apanya?
I suppose. This
Damage-nya
was almost too easy.
3 digit.
Lumayan.
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the
Bantu
all-nighter I
sama
pulled
Ria
last
kemarin.
night is
Jahat.
really paying
Ini
off.
jahat amat dah Purina nih. Gua gemes.
Why didn't you tell...
Order! Order!
Ini kali gemes.
Mr. Linney, allow me to
Mirmes
reestablish
itu
the
mah.
facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard, are these claims?
Wah, apa ini merah-merah nih?
Please answer my...
I'm sorry. Yes.
Wah, apa ini?
I knew it!
Well, that's it.
What should we do now?
Cobain ya.
Granted.
Cobain kita lawan. Coba kita lawan.
In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
Wah,
The defendant deceived their own
Sidangnya ini
attorney.
menegangkan.
Order! Your request is reasonable.
So, in that case,
Om.
Saat sudah ditangguhkan, kamu bertemu dengan ini dari
Udah, lari dari.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We based our entire to set the wrong...
I'm very sorry. I know you've clashed with the Vatui several times before. But our organization...
Right now, we want to...
That's right. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends.
Nah, bagus kayak gini doang. Tertutup.
That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
Jelek.
Right. You met a foot, but still,
Sorry.
Well, you both said right.
of course. We've been trying to find out how during our investigation from that moment on.
Is that why you needed a...
That's right. In truth, so after
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to on the way back. After that,
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
because of that,
That's the only...
so it was never my wish to proceed. But like I said,
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
okay.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that if we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusation... Huh?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered. When the flatbed trolley passed, he did not realize that this. Finally, he used the vase to. At this time, so Linney proceeded. Afterward, Linney passed the. And there you have it.
Does the defendant's side have.
The key to refuting Lady.
Cari atasnya.
Seems this won't
Masa ini?
According to Linney, he. Linney went to the room that. Linney did not.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, but he immediately used. Once he reached that area, the crime scene had finally. He. Paimon did it!
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, assuming that what you say is true, Linney only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What?
Oh, they have.
That's right, you. Well, you're denying. You're saying that he wasn't.
Is this an answer from the source?
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? That's right! This means the same clue you...
Well played. To think you'd use such logic.
Mampus kau.
Well then, if it wasn't Linney who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The deceased's name is Cowell. Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or... The deceased's name is Cowell.
That can't be... The killer was...
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. Lenny was not in the tunnel at that. The sound we heard made. It would have been tough for both. No one entered or left.
Itu salah.
Halsey's clothing. The deceased's name is Cap.
Wait.
The deceased's name is Cap. It would have been tough for both. Halsey's clothing was a.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble?
I see how it is.
Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick is it
If only we knew how Halsey
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real life.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come. The deceased's name is. The vase was not broken by.
Paimon gets. Lynette escaped from the water. If there's a.
How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different.
Even so, the truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an... Guards, please...
We are still examining the items, but we discovered several test tubes of fluid within the notebook and the primordial sea. The note's contents also indicate the notebook has many entries. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese. The notes also state that these dissolute. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain...
If people can become water, does that mean that... Just a minute. Could that mean...
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just try...
Order! Order! Still, let it... Guards, please Mr. Linney. It appears...
Of course. If we uphold this...
Right! Like the metal hut! Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that.
The rope that strung the water tank. Now it seems like the hook rope was not. The water from the primordial sea. Lynette was in the magic box. The deceased's name is Cowell. The rope that strung the. I remember there was some.
I'll keep this close.
It's in the original plan. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached afterward, but
Huh. That actually links together a lot of the more
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like his notes mention.
On that note, I shall now invite him on.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we found.
What?
That can't be. Does this not, my dear? Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications that upon it, ultimately, he now, as much. Am I right?
We've used up all the is this the
oh no. Seems using.
I think we've all. I believe this is indeed. Now then, my good, no.
Excuse me, everyone, but I must.
Miss, I must ask
Yan
you
tuh,
not
Bas.
to
Halo,
shout
yo, what's up?
and to respect the honor.
Oh, come on. Don't be. I'll show you in a make. What in?
No offense, miss, but
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them? And wouldn't such a come on, Linny and But as the magic makers and stars of the show.
I understand.
And voila.
Is this an answer from this world?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after.
To be clear, I'm only here because I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy.
That'll teach.
Where should I begin? Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. I heard that that's how I make a living. I steal stuff, but I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got
Besok
away.
harus
Lenny was
absen
the one who caught me
upacara.
in the act.
Aduh, itulah.
You look
Namanya
familiar.
kerjaan tuh gitu.
Well, and I
Harus
thought you
dijalankan
mentioned
terus.
the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on. So I played along with the show while looking for an open. I wasn't going to take that. There was nowhere. I slipped out after.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, had I
Besok
known
ku
that,
main
I
mulung.
wouldn't have put him in the.
Anjing. Iya mulung lah mimpi gua.
Mulung.
This time,
Pas
we need
habis
to tell the
pas
entire
habis
story
pasar
from
itu kan banyak
Lillian's
sampah.
Ya sih.
Dalam botol gelas.
The strange sound was. The flower vase was not.
Bukan.
Lillian was a.
Setidaknya pekerjaan yang saya jalani lebih baik daripada yang dulu. Alhamdulillah, bagus itu, bro.
Out of the blue, her panic only intensified. Hearing the commotion, he did not know that Lillian was mistakenly believing that the water from the two broke the flower with no way of escaping. She changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended. She knew that she would have to go
You got. She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So she swiped 2 of them right on.
At this point, all the events that happened in the
So bravo.
If you want to find the deal,
Now then, Lady Farina, please answer.
otherwise we can't.
What are you? No, I have no further.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, with some modifications to the select to cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be... Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome.
Bahkan saat corona melanda, kerjaan tersebut masih berjalan tanpa ada hambatan. Emang lu kerja apa?
As for Linny, from this while there is much in Linny and Lily, this case at least,
Awal anak presiden.
as such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Pemain ke pasar.
Great work.
Thank you all.
Ini set apa?
Itu gila tuh. Buruh petani. Oh, buruh petani. Itu kalau buruh petani itu biasanya tuh ngapain? Nanam padi atau pikul atau gimana?
Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake.
I suspect that I'm sure you know what you...
Speak quickly!
Unless
you want to earn yourself...
We were supposed to place blame for this...
And now that you're therefore you...
Yes, our boss. It can also be made. We've been in the...
Berapa nih? Harga ini. Wah. Kok masuk lagi?
And now he can no longer...
Such ruthlessness.
An outrage. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Cabai, jagung, dan padi. Star, lu jadi petani ini di mana ini? Apa di luar negeri atau di mana? Sebenarnya apa yang bisa dikerjakannya dikerjakan. Iyalah, haruslah itu. Laki-laki itu harus gitu.
Paimon, please wait. I know you may not want to speak, but still. Let me, I guess, I didn't approach you with as for why I'm a... That was how father, who you might know as...
The knave? The one who...
That's right. Back when our parents fought to survive, I took my sister to my surprise. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performance.
Panas telinga gua.
So you went from orphans?
That was how we fought. He would come.
That doesn't seem too bad.
After one I waited up the answer he gave me.
Oh, no.
Asal mau berusaha pasti ada uang. Iyalah. Kalau nggak gerak dari uang dari mana? Kecuali orang tua kita berada gitu. Ya kalau mau ngasih.
The house of the hearth. I was hesitant, but she was also.
So that's how the two of you joined the house of the hearth.
She has gained.
So.
That's right. Today's case has also all of us house members here. Lady Arlecchino herself to us orphans.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic
It's all right. I just hope you can. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you.
Bye, Linny.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Let the show begin.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Ya absen, silahkan yang absen. Sorry guys, aku gendong gendong yang kecil nangis.
Wait. Huh? No. The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah. I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that fact. Sorry.
Don't say that, Nav.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal?
Huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper
Mami
ending to
dulu
every
ngantuk.
important
Oke
memory.
siap,
That way
makasih
there are no
Suyatno.
regrets later.
Udah mampir di sini
Anyway,
ya.
it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Dadah Om. Dadah Om. Tapi nih Om, nangis Om.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, get Paimon in.
Oh, wonderful.
All right then.
Sudah selesai questnya. Mari kita ada bagian kedua.
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Apa nak? Apa yang mau diambil? Jangan diambil ya. Gak boleh diambil ya. Oh lanjutan. Bunyi apa nak? Kita keluar dari sini.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order.
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like.
And if it's...
Well,
yeah. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Oh, true.
Speaking of cases...
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward.
If it hadn't happened...
Right? Yet it was... In such investigations, even the smallest step, to be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities... It's not that I don't... It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift which is exactly why the Spina di those highfalutin... It's all... Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
An answer from this world?
That's true. We didn't...
I see. I've heard that there's a long line...
Yeah. Guess that's...
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe. I'm sure Lady Farino... All right. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep. Valid point. I overlooked... You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of her...
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be... Why don't we give it a try after...
No, it's...
Alright. Honestly...
Is that so? If we're all finished eating...
Yeah. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so... Hey, Navia, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover. So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority. In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.